up? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing a story time video, just because I do know that many crazy things happen to me. I went out with this guy, he's Venezuelan. I remember he was at the hospital because he got shot. He got some bullets on his shoulder and stuff, so whatever. Then later we started talking, we started texting. I really liked his accent because he was Venezuelan and I love Venezuelan accent. I think it's so sexy. So we started going out and he was being really charming. He was being really charming. Like, he was super funny and he just opened the door for me of the car, and I don't know, he was just very elegant at the same time. He was chubby, he was super cute, and at first I thought he was older. He was 18, but I thought he was like 28, 29 years old, something like that. So this guy, I started going out with him, and on our first date, I went to his house. He cooked dinner, so we had a little date. Pretty romantic. Time passed by, and then I ended up knowing that he was a DJ, but I thought he was like a regular DJ, not like a famous DJ, you know? You just don't expect that. So he had his Instagram account. He was following me on my Instagram account, and I don't know, I just started scrolling down and down and down one day. And then I saw he was a legit DJ. Like, he played an Ultra before. That's a music festival in Miami. He played in Tomorrowland. He played in this really famous club at in Costa Rica. There's this club where all the big DJs go and present themselves and have shows and stuff. So I saw the videos of him on the crowds and just going nuts, you know? So I was like, this guy is not 18 years old. Like, he must be like older. So time passed by, we started going out. I met his little brother. He was super nice, super cute. He looked like a little chipmunk. Super cute. And then he met my family. So I took him to the house and he met my family. He met my uncle. He met my dad. And they actually went to play soccer because he also played soccer, like professional soccer. I don't even ask me how or why, because I still don't understand. But yeah, so we went to the park one day and we played soccer. He went with his yellow Barcelona t-shirt, and he was with his gloves, with all his equipment and whatever, and we started playing soccer and whatever. I remember at that time I used to make a lot of Snapchats, and at that time I used to be an influencer in social media, but for Hispanic people, you know. So my followers used to were mainly Spanish speakers. So I was really active on my social media. I was really active on my Snapchat at that time. Everyone kind of knew that we had a thing. Months passed by and the craziness started. And basically one day he picked me up and he randomly told me, "Hey babe, I have to tell you something, blah blah blah. It's not my real name." And I was like, what? So I have been going on with someone that I don't know his real name. So that was really weird. Then he started saying that he had cameras in his car, that people followed him around, that he was under this special protection program with the government. And I was like, what are you saying? So Then that day I was like, you know what, let's go for an ice cream, let's go for a walk, I need to process this. So we went for an ice cream, and as soon as we got there, we were gonna park there. He started acting really weird, extremely weird, and he was like, oh my god, they're listening to us, they're here, they're following us, they're everywhere, and all this stuff. So I was panicking. I didn't know what the hell to do, and he was saying that if I left the car, they could kill me. Like, it was dangerous. Like, dangerous people were after him. So then we left that place, and we were on the highway. We were on the stoplight, and he looks at his phone, and he says a word in Venezuelan, which means kind of like, oh shit, you know what I mean? And he's like, they're following us, they're listening to us, they're tracking my phone right now. He pulled down the window, he took his phone, threw it out of the window, like on the street, like he just broke it, and he just kept driving. I was like, what the hell is happening, and what the hell is going on? Then he left him in the house, and he said, don't leave your house in 3 days because it's very dangerous. I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what to say. So at that point, I thought I was hallucinating. I thought I was actually on a mental crisis. But at the same time, I felt my emotions were really stable. So I couldn't understand what was going on. I thought I was making everything up. And I just thought that, I don't know. You just don't, that just doesn't happen often. So I just didn't know what to do. So I was like, sure. And then it hit me so hard that I started investigating on Google, and I got obsessed trying to figure out if there was an actual program of protection for rich people or rich children or stuff like that. And I couldn't find anything. And then I came across something that's called gang stalking. So gang stalking, if you like to know what gang stalking is and you would like to learn more about it, I would love to make a video about it because I really learned a lot about that. And it's not a theory, it's an actual thing that happens, which is really crazy and it's gonna blow your mind. But if you would like to see that video, comment that below or give it a thumbs up. So I thought he was going through some gang stalking, you know, like I don't know, I just couldn't imagine anything else. And then I kind of texted or talked to my best friend, and I told her everything that was happening, and she was like, you have to stop going out with him. He's dangerous for you. He's not good for you. He's affecting your mental state right now. We didn't know if he was making everything up or if it was actually real or if he was having a mental crisis. He did say he did used to take these little red pills all the time. I don't know why. I asked him what's that medication for, and he always said it was life. That medication was giving him life. It was keeping him alive. But he never said what it was or what was it for, which it got me even more confused at that time. So I stopped talking to him for like 2-3 weeks. Then when I talked to him again and I said, can we meet up and just talk? He didn't know me. He was like, who are you? How do you have my phone number? Where did we meet? And I was like, are you serious? You have been going out with me for the past months. Like, you met my family. Like, what are you saying? And for some reason, he just wouldn't believe me. So it was just really crazy. And I told him all of the stories that he told me before of his private security and his issues with his mom and his life story and his health issues and stuff, and that I knew of. And he was like, who are you? Did the government send you to stalk me? At that point, I didn't know if he was serious, or if he was just joking, or um, I don't know. It was just really weird. He was always carrying a gun with him for security matters. He had his license. He had all the paperwork for him to carry one. Uh, but it was just really weird. Then we kind of started to get to know each other again. As friends, I knew that this guy, something was going on with him. Something wrong was going on with him. But at that point, I was judging him so much. But at the same time, I remembered that I do go through a crisis. I do experience stuff they're not real. So, um, until this point, I don't even know if he has a mental issue. I don't know if he's schizophrenic or something like that, or he has like manic, really strong manic episodes, or we became friends again, even though we already knew each other. He calls me this weird name, like some superhero. I don't know why, don't ask me why, but he doesn't remember me as my real name. So even though I tried showing him Snapchats, text messages, videos, just pictures, everything, voice notes, everything that I had of proof that we were together, he was convinced that I was sent by the government to stalk him and I was dangerous for him in his life. He kind of helped me out a lot, and he started gaining information of some people uh, in a really, really weird way. He got a text message, and on his text message, he got all these people's private information, addresses, phone numbers, document numbers. Everything was on that text message. And he was like, this is from the protection place that I am protected by. So it was just really weird. Until this day, I don't know if it's half real and half fake, or if he has a mental illness and he was just hallucinating that time he had a crisis. I honestly really don't know. I did feel in danger at one point because he was just acting really strange, and I just felt in danger. But I just want to say, and I do really regret this, please seek help of someone who's acting like this, who's paranoid, or who's struggling with security issues, or with they don't know themselves, or they think stuff that happens with the government is following them. I know that's also a mental issue. I just didn't really know if it was a mental issue or actually real, because he just talks to you in a way that makes you believe it a lot. So be aware of the people you surround with. I consider him a good friend now. We're friends. He doesn't really remember our relationship type of thing. I got deleted from his brain. I don't know how that worked, but yeah. So that's my story. That's my story of when I dated a DJ. There's way more to the story, but this video is already too long. So subscribe if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. If you guys would like another story time of other famous people that I met, or other people that I have met that have been just situations that you're like, what the hell? I can't believe that. Like, that's crazy. Because that happens to me pretty often. So stay tuned. Click on the bell to get all my videos. Just remember, if someone's acting up that way, seek help for them, or seek their family, or stuff like that. Don't let them alone, because they can get to harm someone or harm themselves, and it's not their fault. So yeah, hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. God bless you.